What's going on, Bird Gang? Eagles Nation, fly, Eagles fly. On the road to victory, it is your boy D Biggie 86 coming at you with a quick video. Before I go into this video, I want to give a big shout out to a fellow YouTube content creator, Philly Insider Podcast. Philly Insider Podcast. I recommend him. If y'all want to check out some great Eagles content, he definitely knows what he's talking about. Yes, you have all your big names, but this guy is up and coming, and his stuff. He knows his stuff. So again, make sure y'all go ahead and look up Philly Insider Podcast if you want some Eagles content. He breaks it down. Him and his crew. They break down everything. They break down everything Eagles. So make sure y'all go ahead and check them out, please. Tell them D Biggie sent you. All right, Eagles, Rams, 1 o'clock at the Link. I'm actually pretty excited for this game. I really am. Yes, Sunday's loss to the Washington football team, still stings. The Washington football team, they're still talking about that win and whatnot, and they're already talking about they're gonna beat the Arizona Cardinals, they're gonna win the East, they're gonna go to the playoffs, they're gonna win the Super Bowl. Been hearing it all, but we can't focus on the Washington football team. We have to focus on the Philadelphia Eagles, and we have the Rams at 1 o'clock at the Link. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a dogfight. Usually is when the Rams and the Eagles play. Y'all already know Aaron Donald is a beast. Watching him against the Cowboys, man, he was just throwing guys around like bowling pins, man. It was crazy. You better not stop right there, man. He was just throwing people around like crazy, man. He's not unstoppable, but like Doug Peterson and we're saying, he definitely is a monster, and we have to get this O-line shored up if we're going against him. We thought the Washington football team's line was spectacular. Wait till we go against this Rams defense. This Rams D-line. So I'm hoping for a good game. Lane Johnson is supposed to be back. I was seeing Javon Hargrave is practiced or limited or something like that. Excuse me. Miles Sanders was in full pads. Yeah, Miles Sanders was in full pads. Lane Johnson was in full pads. Derek Barnett was in full pads. Fletcher Cox and Deshaun Jackson did not practice. They were resting, but that wasn't because they were injured. Javon Hargrave, I believe, was limited. We all know Alshon Jeffrey didn't practice or is not playing. I haven't heard much about John Hightower. I'm not really sure how much longer he's supposed to be out. But the D line is definitely coming together. We on the O line we signed Suapeta. We signed a guard, Jamon. Oh Lord, I can't figure out his last name. Jamon something. Are you gonna let me buy or what? We signed 2 guards. We signed Jamon somebody, I can't remember his last name, and Suapeta from the practice squad. I think we signed somebody else. I'm just not sure. So if y'all can just refresh my memory, let me know who it was, because I don't remember exactly who it was. I just know they signed a guard and I believe a center. No, not a center. 2 guards. Well, we signed 2 people, one from the practice squad and one from I believe the Falcons practice squad. So we're trying to shore this lineup, because we can't. I'm telling y'all, we can't have a week like we did last week against the Washington football team. And you know what? I want to say this, and this might not go well with a lot of Eagles fans. We can't blame Sunday's loss on rust. Let me tell you why. First half, we were doing great. Carson Wentz looked great. Tight ends looked great. Defense looked great. We go up 17-0. Okay, that's great. As soon as we start losing, then it's a problem. We lose the game. Oh, they were rusty. Well, they weren't rusty in the first half when they went up 17-0. So how all of a sudden now they're rusty when we're, when Washington football team scores literally 24, 27 unanswered points. So we can't use that excuse about the O-line not being healthy. We can't use that excuse that they were rusty, because if that's the case, we should have been saying that in the first half when we were up 17-0. And another thing that really discouraged me about Sunday against the Washington football team is when I think there's like a minute left in the second quarter and we're still throwing the ball. We're still throwing the ball when we have almost a minute and some change left, and we get the ball back in the second half. Why are we still gung-ho on throwing the ball? Why? I didn't understand that at all. Of course, Doug Peterson, he's going to make it his excuses. He's going to throw everybody else under the bus instead of taking accountability and responsibility for the bad coaching of that game, because that was bad coaching. Yes, I know we had some shiny new toys and John Hightower and Jalen Reagor, and then of course Deshaun Jackson out there, but there's a time and place for everything. And to keep throwing, our weakness last year was the deep passes. Now all of a sudden we got these new toys. Now we just that's what it seemed like they were trying to do the whole game, was try to throw the deep balls. You can see it. You can see Carson Wentz trying to wind up and throw the ball. We can't do that. We can't keep doing that. Coaching has to be better. Carson Wentz has to be better. You know, he can't take 8 sacks. God, he can't take 8 sacks. He's not going to make it if he takes 8 sacks against the LA Rams. Not with Aaron Donald. No. We got to not dummy down the playbook, but we got to, how to say this? We have to get this playbook to fit Carson Wentz's strength. You know, they did it with Nick Foles. They need to do it with Carson Wentz. Yes, Carson Wentz is a mobile quarterback, and that's the problem. They're trying to keep him in the pocket, especially if with our O-line like it was. They're trying to keep him in the pocket, and he's not a pocket passer. He's a I guess you can, well, he's not really a balanced quarterback. He's more of a scrambling quarterback. And we get him out the pocket, and he's effective. What about last year when we played the Washington football team, the last game we played them, and that touchdown pass he threw to Miles Sanders? What was he doing on the run? If our O-line is struggling like they did last Sunday against the Washington football team, we have to do some bootlegs. We have to get Carson Wentz out of the pocket. He cannot, I'm telling you, if he cannot stay in the pocket. He stays in the pocket against the Rams, they're going to eat him up. Yes, Lane Johnson is back. I believe they're saying Nate Herbig, that's the right guard spot is his, which I really don't agree with, but you know, they make the decisions, unfortunately. But you know, we gotta play smart in this game. We gotta play smart. We gotta get this run game going. Miles Sanders is supposed to be back. He was in full pads today. He looks pretty good. He really does look pretty good. So if we can just get that run game established, man, get Carson Wentz rolling out the pocket, do some screens, do some bootlegs, and we got to get the slants going. We got to get the slants going because I noticed that's what we didn't do against Washington. We didn't do any slant routes. It was just more deep pass. And then with these comeback routes, you know, I hope that these guys. That Carson Wentz and our, rookie receivers, hopefully they can get that timing down. Because I blame it both on those 2 interceptions last week. I blame it both on Carson Wentz and the receivers. You know, they didn't come back enough for the ball. And, Carson Wentz just has to be better with timing. Once, more practice makes perfect. I think the more they practice, the more they'll get the timing down. And we'll be fine. Jalen Reagor owned up to his mistake, with that that almost touchdown. I think I want to say it was in the second quarter. That deep pass that Carson Wentz threw to him. He said he slowed down. He should have kept going. So he owned up to it, which is good. I like this kid, Jalen Reagor. He's gonna be something special. He really is. So if offense can just get it together, man. If they can just fix the issues, I think we'll be fine. I'm not really worried about the defense, and that's a shocker. That's a first, because we know our defense last year and the year before and the year before that was atrocious. But Maddox seems to be doing well. Darius Slay, there's nothing really bad to say about him. He locked down Terry McLaurin. all game. You know, the last few games, the last few times we played the Washington football team, you know, McLaurin has had a field day with our secondary. But he did. I think he only had, what, 36 yards in this game. I was watching an audible. I know I'm going way past my time, but I was watching an audible with Darius Slay, and he definitely is a true leader. You know, he's a pretty good player. So if we just got to be consistent, the Eagles just have to be consistent. We just have to try to stay healthy. Speaking of health, Jason Peters, that's who it was. Jason Peters was limited because he had a knee injury or something wrong with his knee. So, but we just have to, the Eagles on both sides of the ball have to stay consistent, especially the defense. You know, if the offense can do their job, the defense wouldn't get tired out. And I think that's what happened last week against the Washington football team. You know, the defense would do their job, then offense would come out, and then, you know, the defense would have to go right back in. So we just gotta do Doug has to do a better job of clock management, you know, utilizing these backs, you know, utilizing the screens, getting Carson Wentz out of the pocket. And I'm confident we can win this game. I'm really confident we can win this game. We just have to play our ball. Just have to relax, you know, just get the job done. You know, maybe us losing like we did to the Washington football team was a wake-up call. And we're not better than any team. And I feel like we underestimated the Washington football team, and they used that to their advantage. Kudos to Ron Rivera. I know this is not about the Washington football team, but kudos to Ron Rivera for using our injuries to their advantage, because that's really what they did. So, Eagles, Rams, 1 o'clock. I'm ready. I'm excited. And we're at home. No, there's no fans, but I'm still looking for us to show up and show out. So, y'all already know what to do. Go ahead and like this video. Give me a comment. Tell me what you think about this Rams game. You know, who's coming back, who won't be playing. Just give me your thoughts. Give me some comments below. Let me know what you think. Even if you just want to say hi, go ahead and say hi. And make sure y'all go ahead and sub me up. And after you sub me up, go ahead and hit that bell so you get every notification of whenever I upload a video. But that's it for me, y'all. I'm out of here. It is raining. Got some things to do. I get married in 17 days. I'm excited. I'm anxious. I'm nervous. All of the above. But make sure y'all just make somebody smile today. Just make somebody smile. I say that at the end of my video, but, you know, let's be great today. Let's be great, not just today. Let's be great every day. But that's it for me, y'all. Fly Eagles fly. Bleed, you win or lose. And y'all know what to do. Always make somebody smile. I'm out of here.